What's going on, guys? Adam again, back with the Catloco Garage, back with another video. And today we're going to switch up the pace a little bit. Usually we talk about tools, tool reviews, and all different things like that, but we're going to talk about a different type of tool. We're going to talk about smartphones, and in particular the Zte Zmax Pro. Drop that intro. So guys, just as the intro said, we're going to switch it up a little bit and we're going to do a full review of the Zte Zmax Pro. And I know what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, well, why are we doing a review on a phone? If I wanted to check out phone reviews, I would go to a tech channel. While that is very true, I felt inspired to be able to give you my personal take on this phone that I've had actually for months, instead of the average reviewer that has only had it for about a week and a half or so. So let's jump into the review. Now this phone is a phone that I've had for a long time myself. Again, it's the Zte Zmax Pro, and it was released in July of 2016. Now as far as specs go, it rocks a 6-inch 1080p touchscreen powered by a 1.5 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 processor and packs 2 gigs of RAM. It also has 32 gigs of internal memory, but also can be expanded further with a micro SD card. Now let's first jump into the screen. Again, this is a 6-inch screen, and the screen to body ratio is almost 72%. It's got 367 pixels per inch, so the picture and the video quality is really nice, though it is not particularly color accurate. But it is a budget smartphone and it does rock 1080p. While in the budget range of around $100 or less, most budget smartphones do not have 1080p, but they resort to 720 to cut costs. When it comes to actual phone call quality, when I speak to people on the phone, they say they can hear me very clearly, and also I can hear them very clearly as well. So that is definitely a plus on it. Now moving on to the back of the phone, you see the fingerprint sensor here. And this fingerprint sensor is actually very good and very responsive. It is not too touchy though. It gives you enough time when you put your finger over it that you still can read your notifications, then it unlocks for you. Unlike other phones, such as the LG Stylo 3, where it unlocks so fast you don't have a chance to react. Now moving on from there, it's the actual software that's running this Android smartphone. And of course is the Android 6.0.1, and it is basically stock Android. There's not a whole lot of bloatware or anything that's going on with this smartphone in particular. And for basic everyday use, casual usage of Facebook and social media profiles, it performs the job pretty good. The problem comes in with only 2 gigs of RAM, and as very memory hungry as Android can be, it starts to stutter and slow down doing major multitasking. Now moving on from the software, we're talking about now the camera. Now on paper, this camera is supposed to be a good camera at 13 megapixels on the rear and 5 megapixels on the front. Now the rear camera is capable of 1080p video at 30 frames per second. While that being said, the video is not very impressive. There is no optical image stabilization in the camera itself, so you will get a whole lot of jittery motions and movements if you try to take video. As far as the pictures are concerned, the picture seems very overexposed and sometimes washed out, and it does not capture full detail as you want it to. But if you are in perfect lighting scenarios, you are able to get a few really nice shots from it. Continuing on from the camera, audio on this is not amazing as well. Given the fact that it only has one rear-facing speaker. Now that poses a problem because it points the sound away from you downwards, where you're not able to get a full sound quality out of it. It doesn't give a very rich tone to it at all, but it does get the job done for when you don't have headphones. This phone does have a headphone jack, and it's up on the top of the phone. Now, battery life. The battery that's included in this phone is a 3400 milliamp hour battery that is non-removable. So guys, just as you just saw about the review, this Zte Zmax Pro is actually not a half bad phone. This phone suits more of a person that is not hammering this phone and using it, multitasking and doing hardcore things for it, given the fact that it's only got 2 gigs of RAM. Also, the camera is not the best, but it will get the job done if you are in good lighting situations. Once you're in low light situations, the video becomes really grainy, and even in the manual camera mode, you can't really clear up a lot of that noise out of any of your videos or photos. Besides that, the video quality as far as the screen is concerned, while the picture and color reproduction may not be on par perfect what it should be, and the brightness is only around 8000 Kelvin, it does not mean that this phone is not good at all. Again, it's for the person that occasionally uses this phone, social media a little bit. It's not for the person that is trying to cast movies from their phone onto their Xbox, or trying to pair multiple Bluetooth devices, or trying to do heavily extensive things that involve a lot of RAM, because again, it only has about 2 gigs of RAM. So that's it for this week, guys. I appreciate you guys for checking out my channel. If you like this video, please drop a like below. If you have this phone and you want to share your experiences, drop a comment below. If you have a different phone that you like or dislike, drop a comment below as well. I would like to hear every last single one of them, guys, and I sincerely appreciate it. Also, on a separate note, I appreciate the support I've gotten from you guys on my last video, just giving a general update on what's going on, and that's another reason I just want to do a change of pace, switch it up a little bit, and then I can jump back on it shortly. So thank you again, guys. Also, shout out to Outlaw Edge Bladeworks. Matt, you are amazing. You're an awesome guy. If you guys are new to his channel, please check his channel out, Outlaw Edge Bladeworks, and he's a wonderful guy. He does a lot of stuff with his hands. It's wonderful. He actually gave me a shirt, and I wasn't even in the contest. It's actually pretty awesome, as you can see here. That's awesome. And anyway, just giving a quick shout out, so please be sure to check him out. And also, Catloco Garage, please check him out as well. He is another awesome one. Check his channel out as well. I will have links in the description below. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, peace. Catch you next time.